They made an interview. Oh, yo, can you link it? Can you link it? Oh shit, no. I don't want to do that. Oh. Okay, we spoke. Wormwood's coming after. We went live, chance to speak with Hoiber's developers over email. That's not a good thing. You talk to them in person, Lamau. Developers touch on what's currently being worked on, as well as potential ideas for future updates. 3.1 expect to be 1 week shorter than usual. Wait, what do you mean? Like 5 weeks? Expect update releases just the return to their former pace. Currently, starting from version like 5 weeks. 5 weeks means less dry weeks unless they reduce the amount. A shorter update. Quality. They said quality, but not the length. That means they might just have 4 weeks of content instead of 5 weeks of content and 1 week of nothing. Currently, the Spiral Abyss is the only true endgame content for players at high AR. Are there any plans to release new permanent endgame content in the same vein as Spiral Abyss? One of the most effective ways for players to test out their party composition, combat strength. Chief, it's not the party strength, it's just abusing game mechanics. If we design another type of... It might end up creating a... Oh no! Anxiety! Not everyone is interested in Musk Reef. What's Musk Reef? Hold on. What's Musk Reef? Is it here? What the fuck is Musk Reef? Bro, anxiety? Bro, oh my... The game's not hard! The game's not hard! All you do is just run Taser and then National and that's it! You beat the game! Wait, just like the Genius Invocation trading card game released in the special program, we are also working on designing more interesting gameplay in the future. Natural compatibility, which gives us... As an open world game, Genshin Impact has a natural compatibility with various types of gameplay, which gives us confidence in the long-term operation. That doesn't make any sense. Genshin Impact is going to year 2 with an ever-expanding roster. Some characters might get left behind. No. Older characters are not getting left behind. Ironically, it's the new characters getting left behind. Oh, that's funny. Is there a plan in place to potentially upgrade the older characters and make them more viable? Alright, boys. Let's go. If the character is only assessed in single dimensional of numerical strength, power creep should but the rules of gameplay are more impactful than how strong a... Okay, one of the things I actually don't like about these kinds of things is like, I don't understand why they put like brackets. Like, why? Therefore, new battlegrounds, new challenges have... What? Therefore, new battlegrounds, new challenge levels, or even new team builds all have potential to bring new life to existing content. Okay, if let's say you make a game compatible for Sayu, you could just bring Jean and you could infinitely do better. That's like, okay, guys, Yu-Gi-Oh! Fusion Festival. Okay, you can only use fusions, except okay, you think the normal monsters that don't have any effects will get play? No, the top tier ones will get like play in higher that are like way better. Like, shoot, what was that one called? I don't know, the branded whatever, like literally everything else. Like they recently did Synchro XC's event, and you think like, oh hey, maybe lesser XC's like XC's or Synchro monsters will be able to play for the extra deck. No, everybody's playing Sword Soul. And Sword Soul's like the best Synchro. And like it's like let me think of another Synchro. Okay, no, there's no other Synchro deck I can think of. But like, if you're playing Xyz, like, why would you play some random other Xyz deck when you could play something like Zodiac? Like, bruh. Okay. That's not gonna do anything. I mean, maybe if you put like a ban list, Like, maybe that'll make things interesting, but that'll make the whales mauled because like I paid $1,000, $5,000 for this character. Why can't I use them? Or 200, whatever. The introduction of Dendro has created plenty of new ways to cause elemental reactions. Yeah, people still keep overhyping Pyro, but some elements have been left out. Oh shush. Geo? Anybody? Anybody? Geo? Huh? Geo? Y'all remember Geo? Physical? Hello? Hello? We have no such plans for the time being. Become somewhat complex, Chief. It's not complex. It's just ICD you have to worry about. Oh my god. Oh. Guys, pyro reactions are so hard for us to figure out, dude. Like melting, oh my god, bro. Like it's a 50% increase in damage or 100%, dude. That's so complex, bro. Oh my god. No, dude, no. Oh yeah, freeze, bro. Anxiety. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, maybe it is the anxiety attacks. Maybe it's the anxiety attacks that makes the game too complex, dude. Could there be a new Dendro Geo or Dendro reaction? Fridge? With the release of Dendro, there are other ways to increase the fun for players rather than simply increasing the complexity of game rules. It's not about increasing complexity. It's about making things fun. If everybody liked complex bullshit, everybody would be playing fucking Dragon Link in Yu-Gi-Oh, which is a very non-linear deck. But like, you know, people could play one card special summons like what Zodiac, Sword Soul. But oh Jesus Christ, with easy and open rules to give some time, players will come to discover their own ways of develop. Well, here's the problem. You cannot just say players to discover their own ways of building stuff, because there will always be a way that's better. Why in the world would you fusion when you can Xyz? Why would you synchro when you can link? Okay, yeah, you guys don't understand, but like, they're in the game. There will obviously be mechanics that will be stronger than others, and unless you want to try to balance it out, sure, you can't just go into a modern tournament to like a new tournament and go in with like a blue eyes deck and expect to like have fun when your combo just immediately gets destroyed by like some meta deck just because they have lots of things that make them strong. No, balancing of all gameplay rules is part of the team's long-term design focus. Experiencing and learning from player feedback in the long run is all important to maintain that focus. Guys, okay. How many people have complained, or not complained? Well, actually, no, complained. How many people have asked, like me, to have a geo buff, physical buff? Good characters, please? Like, you're not even balancing. Okay. They're balancing gameplay around the weaker characters. They're balancing their characters around like really bad characters. Except the problem becomes, the power ceiling required becomes lower. So you have someone like me with Raiden fucking C2 just nuking the entire game because the game's fucking easy. But then they try to increase the HP, and that's all they're doing. It's not exactly hard. That's not balance. Making things bullet sponges isn't exactly good game design. Yeah, you make fun characters. You make someone like Yelan. Someone like Yelan who's situationally worse than Xingqiu, but sometimes situationally better. You make characters that are like horizontal, not vertical. The world of Tevat continues to expand, giving players much more challenges to complete. Not really. No, you just do like 4 or 5 domain runs and that's it. And then you do your 4 dailies and then that's it. Like, that's not really a challenge. I don't even do the bosses just because it's not worth it unless I want the materials, but other than that, no. Is there a chance we see a cap increase for original? Okay, no. The problem is increase the fucking drop rate. Okay, so if you're trying to increase the resin, okay, that's not gonna help. Here's why. Okay, let's play the Diablo Immortal Rift Simulator. Can't okay. Let's say we put in $25, 800% extra value. We didn't get a 5-star. Okay, let's spend 50. Okay, no 5-star. No, not 100. 125. 150. Uh, okay. So now let's say we have an unlimited budget. 500, 600, 700, 800. This is artifact rolling. No matter how much resin you have, you could have hypothetically an infinite amount of resin, but nothing is guaranteed, and therefore, look, that's like the equivalent of how much resin I have. Like, I've burned over so much artifact to reroll that, like, I didn't even get anything from it. See, even if you have, increasing the cap for resin is pointless. This is why. Just increase the rate. I should leave this in the background. I don't know. I like this funny site. Yo, I finished. 1 5-star gem, $7,000. That is how it feels to like get resin, dude. Domain bosses are important means to farm for character and weapon essential materials. Resins are required to claim these items as rewards. Meanwhile, also providing for more option for gamers, to obtain character development items. Can be, yeah, but you don't give, bro. They didn't even say anything. Oh my god, you didn't talk about artifacts. Here's the thing, what's directly answering a question? They dodge the question. Yeah, no, they're just dodging the question. Like, this, mapper, this is what is called, this is called PR. Because they know it's a problem, therefore they're avoiding it. Because if you could farm infinitely, people would get, like, tired of the game. The only reason people log in, because like you can't just do the things all the time. New players have been a bit lost when starting the Summertime Odyssey event because they missed the official's Mona's first introduction. This also happened when Scaramouche showed up in the Ark Conquest after appearing in the limited time Mondstadt event. Is the team considering adding a way for new players to replay old story content and cutscenes that exist in past time limited events? What they should do is release the story, right? Release the story and have people able to do the story with like minimal rewards. But if they decide to rerun the event, you could get the full rewards just because you've already done the thing. We're aware of this issue and are looking for into. I just gave them the solution for free. Christ. On one hand, stories from limited time events shall never become barriers to understanding. It just did though. It just did. We're also working on beginner tutorial adjustments, client capacity optimization, and intelligent management of past content and other as our technology and capacity grow, we hope to have. So you don't have a solution. Dude, this company, man. They should just take genuine feedback and just take them and figure out what they want to do, because right now they don't have a solution to do any of this. Costumes were added to the game last year, providing new stylish for some characters. How is it likely that the traveler becomes a recipient for one of these costumes? It would be interesting to see traveler clothing that represents some of the regions they enter their journey. It's like Link with the cross-dressing limo. It is an intriguing idea to design outfits and accessories with original characteristics for the traveler. We don't have anything to share on that front, but we're always considering new. Okay. So, another random off-topic thing. But this is not the developers talking. This is PR talking. Now, is this the end? Oh, that's painful. So basically, I was watching an interview about like I know this is like insanely irrelevant, but it's about fucking Beyblade, right? So they went to this YouTuber went into a convention that talked to Hasbro, and of course everybody knows Hasbro's like garbage Beyblades objectively, like they're actual like waste of plastic, like holy. But then so he asked questions like, hey, is there any like is there any future plans to create a Japanese version of the Beyblades but introduce it to the like the Western markets or the markets that Hasbro sells Beyblades? And he was like, no plans. And then he asks stuff like, hey, is there any is there like maybe new stadium designs? No, you're gonna have to ask the developers for that or something. And then, oh, when will the Beyblade app be developed or more updates? Oh, you'll have to ask the developer for that. That's the exact same thing. This is by PR, not by the actual development. And as follow to the previous question, Ether and Lumine seem to get fun little accessories during certain quests, like a mask or a flower crown, but they can only be worn for short periods of time. Have you ever considered turning these temporary accessories into permanent cosmetics? We've been discussing this question and within the team and some other ideas similar to it. However, we don't have any news. Go ask the devs, Lamal. Oh Christ. Christ. On top of Genshin Impact, Hoyoverse is also working on Honkai Impact 3rd, ZZZ, and Genshin Star Rail. There's been a crossover between Genshin Impact, Honkai, and Genshin Impact. Get it right. And in the preface where Keqing and Fischl arrived in Honkai, are there any plans to do the reverse, bring characters from Honkai to Genshin? In terms of characterization, we wish to channel more effort and attention into creating characters from the world of Genshin. If there are new opportunities... Dude, if I had a camera right now, you'd be seeing like YouTuber expressions. So they have no plans. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus Christ. This is bad. Wait, this is actually bad. What the bro? So they're going in. Well, actually, well, because the thing is, I'm pretty sure this is PR. It's not actual the development team. So the development team is pretty much the best way to ask. But the problem is, PR pretty much has to ask the dev team, like whatever the questions. And especially since they don't want to like release anything early, of course it has to be PR's job, I assume. Like, bruh, like this answered nothing, man. That's so bad. That is so bad. The only thing I'm actually excited or interested for is the trading card game or whatever. And Touch pretty much devastated. Tectone literally questioned it all. Yeah, I mean, see, Mapper, you have to understand. I am not a Genshin content creator. Well, I am, but I technically am. But I'm not a big I'm not technically a big content creator. I'm literally I'm a fucking atom compared to them. But the thing is that a lot of their popularity, like Tectone and MTash, relies on the popularity of Genshin Impact. This is pretty much the problem when you're like a one trick. Like, no, like this is just a general problem in like every game, you know? Like if you're like if Genshin's going downhill, then your popularity will go downhill. It's same thing with any other game. League of Legends being not popular, what's your other niche, you know? Like if you're a popular Pokemon content creator and then Pokemon becomes dog shit, what are you gonna do? What you gonna play League of Legends, bruh? But yeah, it's just Genshin is tied to the content creators who became popular from Genshin, and the fact that like the game is not just helping them out, dude, it fucking hurts. It's like the time you know, the melee players tried to get into what's it called, Evo, but then like Nintendo was like, oh hey, you can't stream you can't stream melee live, and it's like, bruh, it's like it's like the, the devs and stuff, or just the I don't know whose fault it is. Is it the devs or is it like upper management or whatever? Like I'm pretty sure Tecton doesn't have to be a problem, but MTash definitely MTash, because after all, if you guys know MTash, he tried to go into Destiny 2. He quit Genshin, went to Destiny 2. Didn't have as much stuff. Well, yikes. Like, it either goes into question whether to the tough decision to make your content variety or just rely on one game. Like, of course, it's easier said than done, because to be a variety streamer, you have to be, I don't know, entertaining and funny, which I am not. So yeah. Is there comments on this? Is there? Oh, yo, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. These are not devs. Did you email this correspondence via feedback to the Ascension form? You're talking to customer support, probably outsourced by Hoyoverse. God, you caused a lot of havoc because you posted this as a legit conversation. Keck W. This hurts so much. Nah, bro, please don't give people false hope. Customer support can't just answer questions. Yeah, customer support is customer support. It's customer support is people who deal with the problems, not actual devs. But like, you pretty customer support won't even answer you. Genuinely, the worst series of decisions they could have made. It's clear they've been entirely blinded by greed. The only way to get them is to target their source of income. Okay. No, do not do this. What you should do is stop playing the game. Do you want Apex Legends' servers to be fixed? Stop playing the game. Do you want Call of Duty to start being good again? Stop buying the game. Do you want Madden and sports games to be good again? Stop buying the game. Stop recommending the game. Well, I mean, I'm not recommending the game, but like, just don't spend money on it. The least you could do is not spend money on it and maybe not recommend the game. Don't target their like source of income. If you want to target their source of income, don't buy microtransactions. Don't buy the skins. Don't get into the characters. Don't fall for the fear of missing out or FOMO. $2 billion in Apple only. We still only have 6 NPC models or reused animations. How big is Game Freak? Number of employees? Yo, wait a minute. Hoyoverse size. No. Hoyoverse employee size. 4,000. I mean, it's split between a bunch of games, but Game Freak from here is only 169 employees. Holy shit. And Game Freak is one of the laziest game devs in the game. Not the game, the gaming industry. Well, like, reused animations. I don't have a problem with reused animations and maybe NPC. Actually, no, I would like more NPC models. More useless dialogue. Yeah, the game has a lot of useless dialogue. Honestly, this game, I feel like this game is like Sun and Moon or Gen 7, but like way worse in terms of dialogue, and twice as long. Extremely unforgiving system of obtaining characters. I disagree on that. The game does give you pity, which is a good thing, but it's still gambling. But gambling is the problem. It's literally gambling. And it could be worse, like Fate Grand Order, where you know, there's literally no pity, so you can spend up to $1,000, more than $1,000 just to get a character. You know, it's like full despair. But elements in desperate need of help or new reactions. Well, no, it's just geo and physical. That's it. Maybe pyro too, but pyro is so boring. Like pyro's like, yeah, yeah, but like I understand, like they didn't know where to put geo, because after all, the game will develop after you've made it. Like the devs won't know how to balance the game out when they've just created a new game, an entirely new system. But like not balancing it later on is like the actual problem. Absolutely no end game content of fear of anxiety. Most pathetic co cooperate. Wait, what do you mean co-op? Drive me and everyone else's away. Here's the problem. No, it won't. Do you know why? It's called of a neat little thing called sunk cost fallacy. Okay? The hardest thing about quitting a game is not quitting the game. It's walking away from everything you've worked on, from the resin you've from the resin you've spent, from the characters you've grinded, for the characters you've leveled up, for the time you've used the characters, from everything you've learned. Holy shit, can you take up to 46 grand? Yeah, yes. Mapper, you know what's even worse? It takes $500,000 to completely max out a character. $500,000 in USD too. Yeah, and I'm not even accounting. It's like someone literally got up to 10k USD just to get one 5-star, dude. Like that's insane, and that's not even a new character. That's a stat boost. And dude, pay to win in that game. Oh my god. I mean, there's a billion clip. End of the game. 44. 44. Dude, 44 and 0 is like a kill counter for the entire team in League of Legends, dude. Oh, I can't find the clips though. The clip where if you're free to play, you just get immediately demolished. Everything in this says spitting your... Look, if you don't realize that the company is already spitting in your face, Chief, I don't know what to tell you. It's been 2 years. Angela comes after. Yeah, no one will quit the game. What do you think? Do you think the amount of money people spend will quit the game? Dude, I spent 4 years in Honkai, and you don't understand how hard it took me to quit the game because of like sunk cost fallacy. Just look at my name. I honestly love this game so much, but the future plans are just sad, and I feel so extremely bad after reading this. Genshin devs just don't care about their community. They proved it so many times. I still had hopes before I read their plans for endgame and everything else the community wants, but now I honestly feel so depressed. I played Genshin since release, and it's just so sad to see. How old is this? I want to see. October 1? Aw, man. Mapper, you should have sent this to me on release. I could have did a more earlier reaction. I could have probably made a video on it. It's really ironic to say that they don't want to give players anxiety, yet their whole game is based on fear of missing out, which is creates anxiety on players due to not being able to get certain character. True. Bro, okay, that I did not think of that. I did not think of that.